Alright, so we're back with a new video. Before this video starts, I want to show you guys something that I've been working on.
Alright, so this is what I've been working on. It's like a woman holding money. I don't want to say the Virgin Mary, more of a holy woman holding money, corrupted by money. Pyramids, just a lot of LA stuff going on. Some roses. Then we got like the universe. It's a work in progress, but I'm working on it.
Alright, what's up everyone? So we're finally back with a new video. It's been a couple of weeks since I did a video, and it's been a couple, I don't know how long, since I did a voiceover on these tattoos. But for this tattoo, I honestly feel like it's one of the best tattoos I've done so far. And the reason for that is because I just kind of did my own thing with it. I was able to add what I wanted. I was able to change up the inks that I used, switch it up a little bit, just try new stuff, and it worked out. I feel like it came out really nice, and it even healed up really good. At the end of the video, I will show you guys the healed tattoo and not the fresh tattooed. But if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Adrian. I've been tattooing since I did my apprenticeship at about 20 years old. I think a couple months before I turned 21. I am 28 right now. So I would say about 9 years tattooing since I actually started. And it's been cool so far. I've learned a lot of things. I'm still learning. But I'm located in Monterey Park, California. That's where my shop is at now. That's where I'm tattooing from. Motivate Tattoo Studio. We've just been open for a couple of months. It hasn't been that long, but it's been cool so far. It's the first shop I've ever opened up, that I've ever owned. There was a lot of like things starting it that kind of slowed me down, and it basically tested me, basically. Yeah, that's what I could say. It tested me. There was times where I felt like I wasn't going to be able to get through the certain things that were jumping in the way of me opening the shop. But at the end of the day, it all worked out, and I think the older I get, the more I realize everything will always work out, no matter what I do. And that's just the way it is. You know, you go through things and you keep worrying about these things, and at the end of the day, you just gotta understand, if you believe in a higher power or yourself, or you understand how karma works, how the world works, how putting out things that you want into the universe and they come to you, once you understand that and you know that's real, you just gotta kind of be patient and just keep pushing forward, keep working, keep doing what you're doing. And whether it's gonna happen to you now or later, or even if it doesn't happen to you, it's all for a reason. Just because you want something very badly doesn't mean it's gonna happen. You know, it could happen, it could not happen, and it could be for good reason. There could be something that you want, but it's just not meant for you, just because it's not gonna go the way you think it is. But anyways, that was the first shop. This is the first shop I've ever opened. Eventually I want to open more tattoo shops. But for this tattoo that I did, we did it in 2 days. It was, I forgot how many hours. It was actually 2 full days practically. Second day was a little bit faster. But the back-to-back days really helped me out, breaking it down like that. It made me do a better tattoo. So I recommend all you artists, take your time with your tattoos. Do not rush them. If you're barely coming up, take your time, split it in 2. There's no need to rush. You want a very good quality tattoo. You don't want to rush tattoo and just to make that money. Because if you want more clients and stuff like that to keep coming back, You want good quality work, and at the same time you gotta be cool with your clients. They gotta like you. You know, because I don't know how many times I've met people, you know, that have money, that are this, that are that, but I just can't be around them because of the way they are. I would not go around them. I don't care if I'm gonna make whatever amount of money, I just will not go around them. But anyways, if you want to know what I used on this tattoo, go down below. I'll put like the needles and the inks and stuff. But also, if you want to see me break down this tattoo, I do have a course. You can find it on my Instagram. I'll try to put the link down below. It's on a stand store. It has one tattoo, which is a Jesus, and then it is this one. I still need to upload a couple more videos on this tattoo on it, and it's breaking down everything you guys want to know, and then you guys can message me and I could keep adding more to that. On the old videos that I posted, there says subscription. I do not have the subscription anymore. So for anyone asking or wants to know about it, I do not have that subscription, just the course. So that is not available anymore. I don't think I'm ever gonna do it. If I do, it'll be through Instagram or maybe through Stand Store maybe. But at this moment, I won't be doing it. I'm more worried about perfecting my craft more. I wanna really push myself and see how good I can actually get. You know, I was out here showing other people how to do this, how to do that, how to perfect their craft. And obviously I was still working. No matter what, I'm still working. But I think the more I see people trying to become teachers with tattooing when they haven't been tattooing that long, and it's no hate, I know a lot of dudes that are doing that right now, and they're cool people, and I mess with them. They're talk to them, they're cool people. But the more I see people do it that haven't been tattooing that long, it just kind of makes me not want to do it no more. Kind of makes me want to like kind of not keep my secrets, because I'm still gonna help people out, but just be more low-key with it, with teachings. I'd rather talk about other things. I don't really want to do a podcast. It's not really my style. I'll jump on podcasts and stuff, but I like this whole voiceover on my tattoos. If you guys have any questions, comment the questions down below on this video, so the next video I can answer all you guys' questions. I honestly love tattooing. I think it's been one of the best things for me. And at first it was kind of tough, and I think it just kept me busy and not thinking about other things in my life. And now I feel like, I won't say I've perfected my craft, but I feel like I'm getting to that point where the actual shading and outlining on my tattoos is probably gonna hit its peak. There's only you can't get any better at lining and shading than anyone else more in the world. Like, I think it just kind of hits a spot where like that's the best it can get. You know, it can't get any better or any smoother than whatever it is, whatever the best shading is. It just hits that point where the lining and shading is the best, and you can't pass that. And I feel like I'm getting there. I'm still kind of trying to figure certain things out, but I'm getting there. But as soon as I'm there, I think for me after that is just getting as creative as I can and trying to change things that I've done, just being more creative and switching it up. And for a lot of you guys, eventually you guys will get there too, where your shading is just really good and it can't get any better. But at that point you just got to get more creative with the actual artwork, with what you're putting on people. You know, mixing it up. If you want to put color in your black and gray, whatever it is, that's what you're gonna do. But that's the main thing, just getting creative. There's a lot of artists out here that are in it for the money, and I know a lot of people talk about that, about the money this, about the money that, but at the end of the day, I feel like most of us got into this because we love the craft. We love tattooing, we love artwork, we like creating things, we like the way we feel after we create something. And at least that's why I'm in it. And you know, when I'm 28 right now, I see myself tattooing for another solid 10 to 15 years. By then I kind of want to work my way out of tattooing, maybe tattooing every once in a while if I'm able to do it. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but that's kind of my plan. And I feel like no matter what, until I stop tattooing, I'm gonna keep trying to get better. I'm not gonna be one of those old dudes that aren't trying to change it up and get with the times and saying everything, how everything's changed. I don't really care. I like when things change. I like getting on new things that are coming out. Also, today is, what's today's date? March 4th. I'm heavy into crypto. That's just what I like. I'm not into like heavy. I'm not into a lot of crypto coins, but I like keeping up with it, seeing how everything's going, how everything's changing. You know, and I feel like a lot of people aren't gonna adapt with crypto, and that's just the old school way of basically seeing everything. So it's been kind of slow for a lot of people. For some people it hasn't. So it's been kind of it's been slow. It's kind of been slow for a lot of people that have been tattooing. The only thing I can say about that is just work on your craft. Work on how you talk to your clients. Try to be better at that, better at your artwork, and just keep working. There's no way around it. I feel like lately it kind of feels like, not when I was just starting off to tattoo, but when I was like barely on the come up, I was already tattooing, but my clientele was a little slow, so I didn't really know what to do. I was working on other things. I used to cut hair. I was cutting hair. I was drawing, doing my apprenticeship, still kind of tattooing. There was a lot of things going on that I was doing to try to make money. And I feel like that's how it is right now for me. And I kind of like it because it's making me venture out into different things. It's making me draw more. It's bringing me back to why I got into all this stuff. And it was to create and to get better and to just be the best, basically. Like, I want to be better. I want to be better than all of you guys watching, hearing this video. Against everyone that works with me, I want to be better than everyone. And I'm not a hater. If you know me, I'm not no hater. Like, if you guys ask me how I do something, I'm gonna let you guys know how I do it. And that's because I don't care if you do get better than me. But the thing is, I'm trying to be better than everyone at the same time. You know, and I think that's just me being very competitive and just really motivated. You know, and that's just the way I am, basically. But at the same time, I feel like everybody has that in them, just wanting to be the best. You know, I don't think anyone, well, I mean, there's probably some people that don't want to push themselves that hard. But for most tattoo artists, I feel they want to be the best. Everyone wants to be the best at what they do. You know, and there's only certain people who would push themselves and do anything it takes to be the best. And even though I'll do anything it takes to be the best, I'm not gonna throw someone under a bus or withhold information, if they're cool with me at least. You know, because at the end of the day, I still have to put in that work and they still have to put in that work. I could tell them everything I know, but if they listen to it and they go sit down on the couch and start watching Netflix, and I get up, I go to another room and I start drawing, I start trying to create things, you know, 5 years from now, from then, we're gonna see who was really putting in the work. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. If you're not ready to put in the work and be a tattoo artist, just quit. It's not gonna last for you. You might make some money right now because it's kind of in, it's popular. But as soon as it starts to kind of die out, where everyone wants to be a tattoo artist and the real tattoo artists start to really stand out with their work and how they work, a lot of people are gonna fall off. It's just a matter of time. Or maybe not, who knows? I can't predict the future. But anyways, go follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on TikTok at AD742N. For all my social medias, that's what it would be under. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 100K.